Everybody, and a very warm welcome to my channel. So I'm going to play the weekly free on BBO. It's 8 boards, best hand tournament, so no one can have more points than us. So partner opens a diamond, and we got a clear game force here. We're just going to bid 2 clubs because we might not have a heart stop, or we could even have a slam. Although we know partners are limited to 15. King, queen of diamonds, ace of hearts, queen of clubs, something like that. So let's bid 2 clubs game forcing. 2 no, just a weak no trump. So now we're not interested, we're just going to raise to 3. And we get a diamond lead, which is a pretty weird lead really. The robots seem to have taken to heart this new leading 4th highest. It's a bit weird to lead from when we know it's a 4-card suit because we're looking at the 3 and the 2. Lead a 4-card suit into declarer. So we've got hearts and clubs, both potential sorts of tricks. I think I'm going to go for hearts first because that's into ETH. If we play clubs first and West knocks out our other diamond stop, then if the heart finesse is offside, East is going to get in, while in clubs we can run the jack, run the 9, maybe making lots of tricks if East has got the queen and the 10. So let's win the ace. Queen, I don't know whether that means queen jack. I suppose that's quite likely. We know West has got 2. We're going to take a heart finesse. So that's paid off. Then, in my experience, the robots never duck in these positions, not when it's a closed hand sort of situation. So I'm going to play the clubs now. Rather than leading up towards the jack, I'm going to run the jack, which might make all the tricks if East has got the queen and the 10. It could be 3-3 because East did play the 2, right. So we've got 3 heart tricks now. Now we could play on clubs. How many pitches does that give us? So for all the clubs, that gives us 3 pitches, doesn't it? 2 diamonds and a spade. So we need the spade finesse, whatever happens, and that's assuming that the hearts are 3-3. So I think maybe we should take the spade finesse now. It is slightly gambling that the clubs are 3-3. Because they could return, say, a spade, and then we haven't got the entry to. And then we'd have to give them a diamond at the end if the clubs don't break. But maybe that doesn't matter because we'd have to be giving them another trick anyway if these spades didn't break. So as long as either hearts or clubs break, I think we're okay. So let's try the spades now. Okay, so how are we doing? I think we're home now, aren't we? Are we? Maybe we're not. We still need the clubs to break, do we? So have we got a squeeze here? Potentially. If East has got the long clubs and the long diamonds. Maybe not so likely. Anyway, we may as well play the cards in this order. It was Queen Jack Doubleton, so now we can cash the spade. Okay, so we know East is 3-3. In fact, it looks like East is... No, I guess they could have... This could be a false card. Cash the 9 of hearts. And let's see if the clubs break. They do. Okay. So I'm making 11. Going to open a spade. Two diamonds, 4 spades, 5 diamonds. Well, I'd quite like to double here, but I suspect Yeah, the robot treats it as a lot more points. I've seen them when you double here. North bids 5 spades, which clearly I don't want. I suspect it's probably going off with our ace king of hearts, but maybe we need... Maybe partner's got ace to 5 spades. We need one of those to cash. And I mean, East is a passed hand, so our side has got some strength. I think I'm just going to pass and hope we beat it. So we get a club lead. That could be, so king could be ace king or king queen. That's ace king. So obviously put the 10 in. So play low here. We know partner's got the jack and presumably at least 4 spades. So I think we know declare a straight now. They're 6. They're 6. They're 1, 2, 6, 4, aren't they? So we've just got to take the ace king of hearts. So we do beat it 1. Yep. 82. Okay. So I suspect some people might have doubled it. Only one person. Lots of people bidding 5 spades. It's just the wrong sort of hand because, you know, partner's 4 spade bid is weak, and you expect 5 diamonds probably to be going off, and you expect 5 spades to be going off. I'm not sure I agree with partner's bid. I mean, I suppose you could, but it's quite good with ace king, isn't it? I think they should certainly be doubling 5 diamonds when it comes back to them. I mean, after all, they did open, partner did open the bidding. So, okay, next one. We open a spade. Partner bids 2 spades. We're obviously just going to pass. God, this auction's taken off a bit, hasn't it? So we got 12. We know... Well, we know they haven't really got the values for this. I think I'm just going to double this, and I hope we can beat this. Can lead my 4th high spade. Some people can lead the 9 here. It's like an internal sequence. But... So does partner have the jack? No. So declarer's got king jack. And ace, probably ace jack of hearts here. That's what it feels like. I suppose we should take it in case they haven't got the ace. Otherwise we could be giving them a trick they don't have. But if they got ace jack and king jack, that's 9. Dummy had 10. So assuming they got 12 for their 3 no bid, 24. So partner's got about 6. Let's see what's... So 3 spades means they've got 4 spades. So we need to find an entry for partners to get in. So if declarer's got ace jack of hearts, king jack of spades, that's 9. So if partner's got the king of club, partner's going to have something decent in both minors, or something to stop them running both minors, because they don't have any points in the majors probably. So I think I'm going to win and play a club. Okay, so spade from partner, please. Yep, thank you. So if we believe this is 4, then these should be cashing. And I'm just going to exit that. Okay. So partner had queen of diamonds, so If we switch to a low diamond, declare could go up with the ace to block the suit. Or they make 4 hearts. I guess it probably all comes to the same thing. Right, we have quite a nice 17 here. So spade past 2 clubs. So we have a sort of choice here. We could double. I think we're too good to pass. We could bid 2 diamonds, which is probably the most conservative action. We could double, or we can bid 2 hearts. The thing is, we have got some defence to the black suits. We've got the king of clubs and the ace of spades. We do have the 6th diamond. That sort of tempts me more towards bidding than... Our diamonds are really good. So 15 to 22. Let's just see what double it thinks double is. 4 plus diamonds, 4 plus hearts. I think it's really hard to see you doing it with only 4 diamonds. This is another sort of bit of a flaw in the robots algorithm. When you make second actions with in positions where partner hasn't bid and you're showing, I think humans would expect it to have more shape than 4-4. I mean, if we've got a heart fit, then we probably want to play there, don't we? Not sure what to do here. So 3 diamonds is sort of what we would bid. Well, we'd probably reverse if partner responded to spade. We're not strong enough for 3 diamonds, which would be a really strong hand. I think I'm going to double in case we've got a heart fit. Okay. Okay, we didn't really have a heart fit. But the Queen of Spades lead is sort of useful-ish, isn't it? Because it gives us another stop in spades. The problem is our long hand could be forced. So maybe what I'm going to do is win this. Maybe duck a heart to start with. Maybe they'll play a club, who knows. Now I'm going to have to... They do play a club. So we could pitch off the spade. I think the problem with that is that we could then get forced in spades. Or clubs, I suppose. I think what I'm going to do is work on diamonds next. Set up my side suit. Jack of spades, okay. So Queen Jack Doubleton, so this hand had King to 5. But now we can pitch off a diamond. Oh. Wow, they had that many. Oh. So East had 7 clubs. Three diamonds, 2 spades. Is that right? East had 7 clubs. East is 7. They gave West a rough. They followed twice in hearts. I think West has got... What's West got left? They've got 2 hearts left, I think. So I think I've got to just win this and play diamonds. West has got the Queen, Jack of Hearts, King, Queen of Hearts, or whatever it is. Well, that's a bit disappointing. So maybe I could have made it by overtaking the club and cashing a second club. I'm not sure. I've got 11. We've got both majors, so I'm going to open. Drury. That's not great news for our hand. We've got Jack third club. And the robots are pretty sound on their juries. They're normally around 10 or 11. Well, a lot of experts would play them a bit lighter than that. But even so, stiff ace is not a great card. So we've got pretty poor 11, really. So what does it mean if I pass? Nothing. If I bid 2 spades, not a full opener. Well, it is a full opener, but maybe I'm just going to pass. Two diamonds, well, that's really not excited me at all. Okay, so we're off, well, at least 5 top ones before we even get going. I mean, this is a sort of pretty massive Drury, isn't it? It's 11 count with, admittedly, the King, Queen of... The King, Queen of Diamonds aren't worth anything at all. They're getting a rough here? Maybe. So we're going to attempt to draw trumps. There's no point unblocking this. I'd like to sort of probably try and ditch my hearts, but I can't actually achieve that. So I'm going to just play on spades. Okay, so we're looking good. Draw the last trump. Spade, 2 clubs, 3 clubs. Well, this is another hand where we could easily have a slam here. King to 4 spades, King Queen length in diamonds, stiff club, you know, that's a sort of 8 count. Maybe they should be splintering with that. Well, I guess they don't even need to have a singleton club, do they? King Queen 5th diamond and the King of Spades. I've got 3 aces and the 6th spade. I think I'm going to bid 4 hearts on this splinter. I mean, it says 18 to 22, but I think that's sort of what we're worth here. Partner signs off. Okay. Now the thing is, I suppose I've told them I've got a stiff heart. So King of Clubs. So this means East has got King Jack of Clubs and the West has got the Queen, which is interesting. Because what have we got missing? 10, 13, 23, 27. So 13 missing. And this 2-level overcall allegedly is 10 plus high card points. So there is room for East to have it, but it does sort of smell like West is quite likely to have the King of Spades. I guess I'm going to play a heart now to set up my discard so I don't have to take the diamond finesse. So rough this. Let's try the Queen of Spades. I think I'm going to play the ace. So. Well, let's try it anyway. Yeah, I think it's... Obviously, it's a bit of a guess, but... The thing is that East might have done something. I don't know. Let's have a look at this auction again. I mean, East could have doubled 3 clubs, which they might have done with... Looks like they've got at least King Jack 1 club, maybe more. And if they had the King of Spades as well, presumably they could have doubled 3 clubs. I mean, I think I might have doubled anyway. I don't know. Maybe not. I suppose it's the wrong vulnerability for. But King Jack 1's pretty powerful in partners 2-level overcall. Okay. So I think we can claim now we've just got 1 trump to draw, and we can rough this one. Discard the diamond on the King of Hearts. And rough the club. So diamond was offside, but didn't really make any difference. So we've got one of these very dodgy 12 here with Queen Jack Doubleton and not much in the majors. I think I'm tempted to pass actually here. Yeah, let's pass. Spade from partner. Huge tank from East. This often means they've got a penalty double in my experience, which seems a bit unlikely, but I guess I'm just going to bid a no trump. Okay, well this is a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know why partner didn't show their heart suit. Okay, we can scoop this in. I guess we just knock out the spade and then they get their whatever diamond tricks they've got. Oh, so they did have the spade length. I guess this is maybe a bit lucky because I think we might have been making, or were we making 4? Anyway, no, I don't think we were. Losing a heart, 2 spades and a diamond, weren't we? So we're just going to lose whatever diamonds. Pitch a heart. Pitch a heart. Diamonds are 6-2, so we're losing quite a few. These aren't winners anyway. And we have, we don't quite have the rest. We have the rest now after this one. So making 1. That's still pretty good. I guess a lot of people going off in game. I guess maybe I got a bit lucky there. Some people stopped in 2 or 3 spades. How did they do that? Well, that actually looks like a reasonable auction. But I suppose they did well to make it. This one less reasonable. Didn't rebid. No trump with a balanced hand. And then there's lots of people in 3 and 4. People probably not realising that 3 spades is invitational. And you really don't have anything in your hand to suggest that you should be raising. So how did these people get to hearts? So if you open a club, they do rebid their hearts. Interesting. I guess they're worried about the... all a bit weird. So we're going to overcall a no trump here, which is natural in sandwich position. There's a transfer. And the thing is, with the robots, you can really rely on East and West sort of having close to their bid, while if you're playing in real life, then aggressive players might respond to a club with not very much at all, and you could just be cold for 3-0 your way. It's not very likely playing against the robots because East is going to have sort of 5 or 6 points minimum, and West is going to have 10 or 11 minimum. So what are we going to do here? Do we try and ruff a heart? If we try and ruff a heart, then that makes it harder to pick up the spades. And I guess there's a reasonable chance West could be over ruffing. Let's play low on the diamond, see what comes in. The king, okay. So we had 16, then we had 6, 22, 25. So it gives East sort of 1 card, basically. Can't be the ace of hearts. We know the ace of hearts now is with West. They can have one of the spade honours. They can have the jack of clubs, jack of diamonds, something like that. So what to do from here? We could just try and draw trumps, I suppose. I guess if West has got both spade honours, then they're going to end up... Well, no, I guess they can always exit in spades, can't they? Yeah, let's go for... Let's go for drawing trumps. I'm going to play the jack first. Jack of clubs. Okay, so we know the king is offside, but maybe we finesse, and I suppose this hand could have jack 10. Not necessarily, but it keeps a finesse position. Diamond comes back. In fact, we do actually know that West has got all the remaining cards now, don't we? Because East has now turned up with the jack of whatever it was, the queen of spades and the jack of clubs. That's 6. Dummy had 6 is 12. We've got 6, so that gives 12. West has got all the remaining cards. Have we got some sort of squeeze here? So what have we... No, we can't afford to ruff a diamond here. I guess we can play ace, 8 of spades. I guess they cover. I suppose the issue is... what shapes do various people have here? I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm going to try the spade. Okay. Let's draw the remaining trumps in. So West opened a club, so they must have... They were 3 spades. And they led a low diamond. They've got at least 3 diamonds. So I guess they're either 3-2, 3-5, or maybe 3-3, 3-4. Let's try a heart. They're going to win this. Now, can we duck this and get some sort of squeeze going? So now we know I guess West has got a big enough diamond. It's got the 9 of diamonds. Well, there's no squeeze. There's a sharp squeeze against East having the 10 of clubs. There's no communication in diamonds and hearts. So the only communication we've got in clubs. So we know East has got the remaining heart. So I don't think there's anything we can do here. Yeah, we've sharp squeezed East if they started with Jack 10x of clubs. They didn't. Okay, making tick. Feels like there should be a way to make another trick there, and apparently there is. So where did we go wrong? we got a diamond lead. We were okay when we played a spade. We had to go not play the queen of clubs. Okay. So we presumably needed to play the ace and then M play West in some way. So what could we do? I'm not too sure actually. Maybe we could just do something weird like run the 10 of diamonds and playing West. We could win the ace, play spade, spade. Run the 10 of diamonds. Maybe that works. I think West is M played now. If they play hearts, we make 2 heart tricks. If they play a diamond, I get 2 diamond tricks. And if they play a club, club, then I get 2 club tricks. Yeah, maybe that's the route. That's quite tricky. Okay, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon for more bridge. Bye for now.